had my coffee, and I was listening to CNN. So it meant that Ghana news was out. Then I picked my phone finally, and I saw that, the phone I was using, if you have missed call, it's red. And I saw about 63 missed calls. It's all red. I said, Christ, I'm sure I've lost a son or a daughter. So I called my daughter. I said, what's happening? He said, where are you? I said, I'm going to me. He said, listen to any news because government is saying they've closed down UT Bank. I said, wow, okay. So that's the situation. So I relaxed, had my bath, drove myself. My sister said she wouldn't let me drive. I said, no, I can drive. So I came to Accra. Now, this friend of mine, may his soul rest in peace, he's dead now. He was looking for me, and when I came home, he was there. And I was living on the 8th floor of an apartment. And then he looked at me, stood in the balcony and said, Kofi, I think they should move you to ground floor. And I said, Ade, who is a Mikriya now? They said, no. Some decent people have done it before, committed suicide. I said, no, yeah, not me, don't worry about it. He said, no, but you move to ground floor. So I was worried. I said, And I also knew some decent people who had committed suicide. So I picked my phone and called a clinical psychologist. And she came. And I said, Erica, sit down. Talk to me intensively and see if I have tendencies of suicide. I said, since you called me, I don't think you have. But if you feel any sign of depression, call me. I never call her. She's my best friend now. So once again, let me just say that failure, it's time for you to reflect on your situation and come out of it and be a better person. And be prepared for it. It will come. For some of you, you're going to face it for a long time, again, intermittently, again and again. Now, when you think you are failing, this is how you should look at it. You said, there is an opportunity. God is telling me that I have to do something else. And it's always true. And I don't believe in the term bouncing back. No. You don't bounce back. You bounce forward. So in my situation, when UT was gone and the whole UT was like domino, property, everything was going away, I looked myself, said, God, you must be telling me something. What do I have to do? And that is why I started writing the books. And now I'm actually transforming the minds of young people. And this is a lot better, I'll confide in you, than using my life chasing UT Bank. Because assuming I got UT Bank, I fought and got UT Bank, then what? Then I've proven to everybody that I'm resilient. But I said, if I can train young people and let them be like me, my values, my attitude, everything, and even better than me, I can get people who will create their own stories that are bigger than UT story. So assuming with all that I'm doing, I get even 10 good ones, better than me, who will have 10 UTs. And that is bouncing forward. Now, let me tell you about my philosophy in life. It's a fact that everything that we see around us is being created by someone. True? Everything around us is being created. So anything that we see and can feel is being created by someone. So why would you think that human beings are not created by someone? So we've been created, and there is a God. There's no ifs, there's no buts. It's not 98%. There is a God. Now, the other thing is that before anything will be created, the Creator has a purpose for creating it. So certainly God has a purpose for each one of you. That's why you are here. And you're supposed to serve your purpose. But interestingly enough, you come very feeble, like a kid with your parents, and then you don't come with anything. So whatever your purpose is, you must find the tools and the means here to execute it. And when you die, incidentally, you leave everything and go away. That's a very interesting word, but that's what it is. So you come into the world. How do you achieve your purpose? And I'll put down simple points for you. You may keep them on your phone. When you find yourself in this world, number one, don't die. Don't think of death. It's not an option. Because if you die, it will pain your Creator. Don't die. Number two, stay healthy. Deliberately be healthy. Exercise, eat well, sleep well, drink water. Do all the good things to stay well. Because if you are not healthy, you cannot impact this world. You cannot serve your purpose. Stay healthy. I am 75 years old, February. So you stay healthy. The young one shouldn't think that because of that I can't perform. Now, the third one is build capacity. Educate yourself. Learn trade. Learn anything. Build capacity, because that is where you're going to equip yourself to be able to create the impact. Have great values. You should be a good person. You should be God-fearing, like I said. Honest person. You don't cheat people. You love people. You accept because, and God-fearing because the Bible says, love thy neighbor as thyself. That's the ultimate. But at least respect everybody if you can't love them. Be a happy person. Create happiness for yourself. You know, as I stand here, I don't bear any grudge. I don't hate anybody. And that is why how I make myself happy. In actual fact, I'll tell you, don't go about burning bridges. Don't burn bridges. You can abandon the bridge, yes, but don't burn it. Because that bridge, if you burn it, you may come back at some point in time. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the bridge is serving other people. Why do you want to burn it? So somebody hurts you, don't go after them. It's a waste of time. You give yourself hypertension and all those things, and it will make you good. Then acquire material things for sure. Get money but acquire it honestly. Acquire material things. If you have the means to build a house, build it. If you have the means to buy cars, buy it, but acquire it honestly. Now, this is the critical point. When you've acquired the worldly things, don't let it define you. Because some people, if UT Bank had defined me, I would have committed suicide. It's okay to have them, but if God decides to take things away, to redirect you, don't take your life. Don't get depressed about it. Some people will say, and somebody told me, when UT case came, I sold my house, which was worth about $2.5 million. Big house, useless big house. And then they came and said, hey, Kofi, if you sell it, they'll say you are broke. I said, yes, because I'm broke. And so what? And I moved to an apartment. And it's been the wisest decision I took. Because all my kids are grown. What are you doing in a big house for status or for what? You don't need it. So don't be defined by the worldly things. Because when you've acquired those worldly things and God has helped you to acquire them, He wants you to use them to achieve your purpose. So if you just acquire, and I have 10 cars, and I have this, I have that, and so what? Because you are now holding on to your purpose and you are not deploying it for the purpose for which you came into this world. In closing, and I haven't said much about the future transformation, but my time is almost up, if right. By all means, to actually realize your goal and be excellent at what you're doing, you have to use modern technology. Human beings have a habit of being pessimistic when there's a new development. Even car, when they introduce electric car windows where you just press and it goes, some people said, then they introduce Automatic cars. Oh, no, that one, you're driving, crying, you're driving there, you have to shift gear. So what I will tell you about that is that in your era of AI and advanced technologies, do not be afraid and do not be slow in catching up. By all means, embrace it. And by all means, use it. Because incidentally, saving time is the meaning of development. You thought about it that way. Any country that's developed is developed because it's found ways and means of saving time for its citizens. So time saving is the art of development. So use the IT. But what I warn you about the IT is that internet never forgets. Don't do useless things on the internet at any point in your life. Use it to enhance people's lives and to enhance your own life, and do not use it negatively because it will harm you. In closing, I'll say that you should believe in yourselves. You were created uniquely. It is in you, individually. And the God who gave you the purpose will help you so long as you are honest, you have the right values, and you have a positive mindset. So on that note, I'll say, God bless you, graduates 2026. And may God be with you and make you great men and women to serve your dear country, Ghana and Africa. Congratulations, and thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, our guest speaker, Captain Prince Kofi Amoaben, for that inspiring speech. I'm sure we've all picked something from it to guide us. We will have one song by the Evergreen Choir. Ampa. Thank you very much, Evergreen Choir. Mr. Chairman, permit me to acknowledge some invited guests who have responded to our invitation and are here. In no particular order, I recognize Dr. Edubuahen, CEO of Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. Her Ladyship Sedinam Awo Kwadem. You're welcome, ma'am. Justice of the High Court of the Republic of Ghana. Dr. Janice Olins Lindsay, Chancellor, Cape Coast Technical University. Dominic Nitiwul, Honorable Dominic Nitiwul, Member of Parliament, Bimbila, former Minister for Defense. Where is he? Ah. You're welcome, sir. You know, sometimes your own husbands disguise themselves and you don't recognize them, but you're welcome. I recognize our former Deputy Rector, Professor Martin Morgan Tooley. Mr. Chairman, I would like to recognize our council members who are here. And the acting chairman of council has already introduced himself. He is Engineer Professor Felix Kofi Abagale, government appointee on council, but he is a professor at UDS. You're welcome, sir. The rector has introduced himself. He is Professor Samuel Kweku Bonsu. Thank you very much for your leadership, sir. We have Hajia Dr. Amina Jangu Al-Hassan, government appointee, senior lecturer, UCC. We have Dr. Evans Agri-Dako, who is sitting next to her, and he is the head of Civil Service Ghana. Next to him is Mr. Osei Tutu Ajimai. He is alumni representative on council. Then we have Professor Gamel Redu, pardon? He just stepped out, but he is convocation rep on council. Then we have the Deputy Rector, Professor Ebenezer Adaku. Thank you very much. I recognize convocation, directors and deans here present, and everybody is special. Thank you. We now move to the moment we've all been waiting for, and that is conferment of degrees. Mr. Chairman, presentation of graduates for the conferment of doctoral, master's, and bachelor's degrees of the Ghana GIMPA Business School. The persons who are to be presented have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Institute and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree programs of the GIMPA Business School. I therefore call upon Professor Bernard Akwa Obeng, the Dean of the GIMPA Business School, to present the graduates of the GIMPA Business School for admission to doctoral, master's, and bachelor degrees. Professor Obeng.
Will the graduating students of the business school please stand and remain standing? Mr. Chairman, I, Professor Bernard Akwa Obeng, the Dean of GIMPA Business School, by the authority of the Act of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA, present to you persons standing and those absent from sufficient cause, for whom I stand prosy, who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the doctoral, master's, and bachelor degrees.
Dean of the GIMPA Business School, by the powers conferred upon me by enabling acts of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA, I admit all those presented to the degrees due them. I echo.
So please, all but the PhD graduates should sit. Only the PhD graduates should stand. Don't worry. This should inspire you to come and do PhD so that you'll be given special treatment. We're now going to present to robe the PhD graduates, and I will mention the name, and then the supervisors will come forward to help to robe you. And then once you've been robed, you have the privilege of coming to the days to have a handshake with the guest of honor director and then the chairman of council. And their thesis abstracts you can find from pages 71 in the brochure up to, you'd find them there, up to page 89. Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Dr. Emmanuel Frimpong. Please step forward. His program is Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Finance option. His thesis title is Stock Market Integration Between African and Developed Markets, a dynamic analysis of core movement and asymmetric volatility spillover. Supervisors, Professor Ebenezer Bugri Anafu, main supervisor. Co-supervisors, Dr. Regina Mensah Onuman and Dr. Justice Che Mensah. Please, if the supervisors are here, step forward. Otherwise, may I invite the head of department to please join the dean to robe him. Professor Bugri, you are the main supervisor, so please join. Deputy Rector, please kindly join the team to robe the PhD candidates. The Deputy Rector is the head of academics, and he has to be part of robing the PhD candidates. Congratulations, Dr. Emmanuel Frimpong. Dr. Evelyn Corte, Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Marketing option, thesis title, Social Marketing and Young Adults Healthy Food Choice Intentions, a Q-moderated, integrated theoretical approach. Supervisors, Professor Stanley Kofi, main supervisor. Dr. Israel Kwenkpene, co-supervisor. If Dr. Kwenkpene is, yes, please. Details of her thesis abstract you find on page 75. Congratulations, Dr. Evelyn Corti. Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration Management, Dr. Kwame Piasari. Please step forward. Thesis title, Unraveling Corporate Social Responsibility Authenticity, the Antecedents and Consequences from Employees' Perspective. Supervisors, Professor Franklin Menume, Supervisor, Professor Kofi Osef-Frimpong, Co-Supervisor. Both are not here. So the head of department of management sciences, she's here. Please join in Robin. Sorry. Business management, yeah. Management. Congratulations, Dr. Kwame Piasa. Professor Atu, please remain. Thank you. Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration Management, Dr. Patience Obeng Ashren. Thesis title, Nature of Taint and Normalization Tactics of Peripheral Dirty Workers in a Developing Country. Supervisors, Dr. William Darby, Main Supervisor, Dr. Stamford Nati, Co-Supervisor. They are both absent. The head of departments and the dean, supported by the Deputy Rector, Will Rope, Dr. Patience Obeng Ashren. Details of her thesis abstract can be found on page 80 of the brochure. Congratulations, Dr. Patience Obeng Ashren. Dr. Mustafa Torobo Seidu, Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Supply Chain Management. Head of Management Science Department, Professor Adwa Renchi. Please join Professor Amwaku Kwateng and Professor Atudazi. Thank you very much. You may resume your seats. Thesis title, Examining the Effect of Cross-Sector Collaboration and Lead User Innovation on Humanitarian Logistics Performance, the Role of Adaptive Learning. Names supervisors, Professor Ebenezer Adaku, Main Supervisor, Dr. Kwejo Eje Nyantechi, Co-Supervisor, Dr. Daniel Gameti, Co-Supervisor. Dr. Nyantechi, please join in Robin him. Details of his thesis abstract can be found on page 82 of the brochure. Congratulations, Dr. Mustafa Torubo Seidu. Doctor of Management, Dr. Douglas Ofori. Thesis titled Consumer Fraud in the Insurance Industry. Supervisors Professor Francis Achu, Professor Randolph Inso Ambala, Dr. Emmanuel Abochi. May I invite Dr. Emmanuel Abochi and Professor Francis Achu to please help the Dean and the Deputy Rector to robe Dr. Douglas Ofori. Details of his thesis can be found on page 85 of the brochure. This way. No. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Dr. Gershon Kujo Agbelejou, Doctor of Management. Thesis titled Forward Foreign Exchange Auctions Strategy, Effectiveness and Credibility of the Central Bank of Ghana. Supervisors Professor Emmanuel Jemfi, Professor Francis Achu, Dr. Emmanuel Abochi. Professor Jemfi, please step forward. Dr. Emmanuel Abochi, please. Details of his thesis can be found on page 88 of the brochure, 88 to 89. Congratulations, Dr. Gershon Kujo Agbelejou. Thank you very much, Deputy Rector. You may resume your seat. The Dean should please stay. Congratulations to our PhD graduates. Please resume your seats. May I now invite the Senior Assistant Registrar of the Business School, Assistant Registrar, to please call the list for the masters and undergraduate.
Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Taxation option. Please stand. Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Taxation option. Please stand. Merit, Akosia Asabia Ohene Asa. Francis Kwashi Amusa. Geoffrey Amuzu. Phyllis Amwakon. Rebecca Ejewade. Robert Maxwell. Pass. Agnes Salifu. Loretta Sasu. Master of Business Administration, Finance option. Please stand. Merit. Abel Kujo. Anita Sa. Bernard Tete. Clement Wuga. Cornelia Kuyipua. Eugene Kwaku. Faustina Abbey. Isaac Benchi Apia. Kariya Haruna. Martin Owusu Efriye. Mawuli Kulim Kofi Asamoah. Nancy Aso Esiedu Amrado. Teddy Elikem Fedi. Tuko Baritus. Pass. Delphine Della Abina Mockley. Evans Benedict McCarthy. Kojo Adome. Mameya Ediokun Dromo. Orura Kofi Poku. Rachel Esibi Kumsen. Master of Business Administration, Human Resource option. Please stand. The extension, Juliet Elikem Tuyi. Yvonne Nyame. The extension, Juliet Elikem Tuyi, Yvonne Nyame. Merit, Kwesi Donko Brechum, Amponsa. Belinda Odei Amweni. Comfort Yankee. Delali Potowu. Elizabeth Azalima. Faustina Dazi. Felicia Jebi. Josephine Hamid Kwesen. Juliana Osei Fosu. Patience Na Ache. Ni Okwe. Patricia Ajua Mensa. Patricia Momolai, Priscilla Zonu Alija, Thelma Boahimai Nyante, Yvonne Bampo, Yvonne Bennett, Pass, Barbara Ofosu Asante, Edwin Adua Amwakon, Henrietta Esinam Bansa, Master of Business Administration, Marketing Option. Please stand. Abbas Akamim Abdullahi. Yvonne Efua Doche. Master of Business Administration, Project Management Option. Please stand. Distinction, Adelaide Aite. Distinction, Shadrach Ousu. Merit, Enima Hamidu. Bismarck Buadu. Deborah Brown Tando. Edward Ablo Mensa. Felicia Nana Abloso Arthur. Ferdinand Fifi Selby Olins. Florence Kwadade, Godfred Efifa Ousu, Jonathan Esiedu, Joyce Ajete Mensa, Joyce Mantebia Ofori, Mercy Ama Efa Ejapon, Michaela Achia Esien, Rahana Nashiru, Roland Kwashi, Ruth Zomvidi, Sam Kwame Combat, Shika Elikem Boka, Stanley Eko Lamte, Tracy Ama, Victor Aite, Vicentia Oponwa, Yelena Fredua Mensa. Pass. Efua Buafua Asari. Ani Araba Praba Sedufia. Oben Tukpo Dori. James Emisa. Kwabena Prince Tafa. Mawili Kwashiga. Seth Korte. Sofa Nate. Master of Business Administration, Supply Chain Management option. Please stand. Merit. Addison Lavo. Deborah Chei Bafo. Eric Kwabena Blagoji. Joan Eliklim. John Yawo. Agbozalu. Lawrence Saki. Pass. Antoinette Na Ayele Bruce. Beatrice Asameni. Master of Accounting and Finance. Please stand. The extension. Ya Prempe Ba Jima. Merit. Abigail Buedi. Alberta Ahemfo. Alfred Amenye. Alhassan Issa. Anita Sedinam Ayiba. Becky Ofe Ajimai. Cecilia Amankwa. Celestine Delali Jokoto. Charles Ni Alote Papu. Christian Doe. Clement Amankwa Jima. Collins Edem Kojo Agbenyaga. Cynthia Saman. Dorcas Bedu Esinu. Dorina Amoko Amate. Ebenezer Buama. Ebenezer Oblite Komi. Edufia Nyameko Boko. Emilia Ankra. Emilia Ankra. Enoch Apia. Enoch Daniel Daute. Eric Kwesiba. Ernest Sintim Abuaje. Ernestina Enyonam Pechi. Eugenia Ade Enchi, Eunice Ejewa Opoku, Evans Nanakutin Sao, Faustina Akins, Felicia Yen, Foster Apoka, Frederick Ejepon Ofosu, George Owusu Mensa, Ivy Anoa Deborah, James Efriye, James Owusu Ansa, Jerry John Ayeyi Edem Ayite Jerry, Kwashi Vododje, Joyce Lee Natele Obobi, Juliana Osebia Newman, Kwesibia Ajua Loko, Marina Ampim Dakon, Martha Asari, Mary Oforiwa Fameye, Mercy Kunedu Esubonten, Nathaniel Sego, Obed Kwedu, Patrick Sabin, Pierrette Akos, Dicho, Rhoda Osei Abebio, Rosemary Nkrumah Enchi, Sabina Ajua Afo, Sabina Timbila, Samuel Ewusi Mensa, Salom Wuduga, Said Koku Ofori, Success Kwame Chawe, Wisdom Minta Arthur, Zinab Nana Esel, Pass, Barnabas Clement Anchiva, Benjamin Kwamena Wilson, Crystal Brenda Anto, David Awache, Diana Aizanga, Emmanuel Aiden, Maxwell Nunu, Felix Cherebu Akodua, Genevieve Adams, George Kwaku Buache, Joseph Essien Akuno, Kingsley John Mensa, Lawrence Asari, Linda Za, Lydia Adandia, Nabila Aziz, Nana Kwabena Esifi Ado, Patrick Dawson Fielder, Patrick Kwabena Amuzu, Rima Efe Asante, Samuel Ewa, Sharifatu Seidu, Social Asante Mensa, Asantua Mensa, Solomon Atu Ofosu, Stephen Joe Nyakun, Tahila Brown, Yvonne Nanajua Brown, Zachariah Ahmed, Master of Human Resource Management, please stand. Master of Human Resource Management, Merit, Adeline Menubia Apia Ekufu, Mame Dapa Ahe, Aseye Afi Ahe, Awan, Augustina Akosia Nate, Catherine Anaman, Christiana Owusu Eni, Dorcas Chumesi, Edward Jr. Amankwa, Elvis Amesi, Eric Beidu, Esther Yuri, Eunice Joma Obugo, Evelyn Edu Mante, Kafui Fortune Zamadi, Gifty Baba, Gloria Atajemfi, Isaac Oko Kwache, Josephine Budulabi, Karen Araba Abam, Kojo Efriye Kufuor, Lydia Na Afijan, Margaret Arthur, Margaret Asabia Yeboa, Mary Owusua Fie, Na Ayele Ahenkwa, Nancy Enchiwaba, Nwela Wimpolam, Nora Kwashi, Obuomunu Kakari Ochre, Ophelia Mana Dogo, Paulina Esiedu, Phyllis Educhum, Rodalyn Sewa Cranting, Rose Ama Atta, Victoria Wendy Donko, Wendy Afi Drado, Pass, Beatrice Efua Santua Ejekum, Christabel Mensa Amfo, Doris Nkroma, Gifty Krama Aqua, Suleiman Owusu. Master of Marketing, please stand and remain standing. Master of Marketing. Master of Marketing. Abena Adoma Ani. Efua Ofosu Hima Somua. Amanda Ofosu Hima Boateng. Abena Adoma Ani, Master of Marketing. Efua Ofosu Hima Somua. Amanda Ofosu Hima Boateng. Dorinda Ejewa. Eunice Loko Kofi. Florence Esi Aban. Jocelyn Erajua Ando. Maburak Mutgari Hamza. Mora Na Esi Holman. Sandra Esi Bentel. Sarat Ibrahim. Winifred Ejei Mreku. Pass. John Baptist Poru. Master of Project Management. Please stand and remain standing. The extension. Anne Catherine Opon. Antoinette Esinam Nouveau. Christian Kwesi Obin Nkwa. Douglas Mensah Fosu. Emmanuel Victor Bote. Emmanuel Afinsu. Esther Amwako. Frank Ejay. Jesse Akukwamla Ofori. Kingsford Ejay Asuman. Nana Ekuya Ekufupari. Merit. Abigail Ejewa. Abraham Kofi Muhia. All Nice Adams. Ama Otu. Ambrose Wimpo. Amos Betowoka. Andra Abraham. Beatrice Ehoma. Bernard Tete. Bintu Shaibu. Bryony Odate Kelvin Lamte. Charlene Gazy. Charles Akrofi. Christiana Ode Agbozo. Daniel DeGraft Wood. Daniel Kwesi Ablo. Daniel Tete Awuku. Deborah Annabel Amosa. Delasi Kwabla Globo. Dennis Ezra. Derek Na Edu. Derek Dela Kwesi Nyamado. Desmond Nikwe. Ebenezer Asamwa Kwame Osei. Eduzi Abro. Elsha Kwache. Elton Inketia Ekukujo. Emmanuel Bessie Nkroma. Emmanuela Mawunya Kli. Enoch Ajemai. Enoch Waduku Kakeli. Ernestina Ajimai Bedu. Ernestina Sakwadie. Evans Frimpong. Faustina Ejekumwa Apia. Foley Mauli, Francis Kofi Amwa, Frank Blay, Free Will Zasimatu, Gertrude Lydia Sowa, Herbert Caleb Ama, Inat Opoku, Ibrahim Sadiq Osman, Jacob Chumesidia, Jocobel Mensa Frimpong, Jerry Ohine Esiama, Joshua Enchi, Keith Osei Ajamai, Kenneth Riafe Esiama, Kingsley Watson Owusu, Kwame Edu Mante, Kwame Junior Olympio, Kwesi Redu, Kwesi Fosu Olens Thompson, Laura Ivy Kofor, Lawrence Adu, Lisha Inshra Akasen, Lydia Kotoku Makei, Lisa Na Kwansa Otu, Mark Jemfi Boateng, Mark Koku Agodwa, Maropel Brown, Martha Favor Awini, Maud Kutubebi, Mavis Ama Commodore, Mohammed Abdallah, Nana Osei Tutu Amponsa Budu, Ni Ama Loveless Metal, Ohineba Sewa Ampem, Ohinewa Sechi, Onari Nana Ama Asa Loko, Pakwesi Akuli, Pamela Nai, Patience Eziawozi, Paul Bawu, Agbawu, Paul Theodat Bansa, Priscilla Asamoah, Priscilla Opoku Mensa, Raymond Adade Aka, Rejoice Bonaki Boite, Richard Chinedu Eddie, Richard Danso, Richard Kwadu Sam, Richmond Daniel Boni, Salome Salom Nibo, Sandra Amponsa, Sandra Mante, Sarah Elom Anku, Sarah Koko Okono, Weva Fuseni, Wendy Amatefio, Walanyo Kwame Agbanu, Yakwani Olins Thompson, Dafo Bochi, Zodak Oblite Tete, Pass, Abdul Razak Adam, Awal Isa, Bithia Junior Sabin, Harriet Atakuli, Joyce Aku Sikanku, Linda Gabriela Bimpon, Millicent Koko Otutei, Mohammed Barikisu, Nathaniel Kweku Seku, Peter Adika, Richard Obro, Yaw Ejako Oben Yaboa, Yvonne Ajua Esando, Master of Science in Development Finance. Please stand and remain standing. Master of Science in Development Finance. Bertha Amonu Neza, Merit. Bright Edu Jemfi. Eric Lakai. Genevieve Lamte. George Kalipe. Mawili Kwame Ado. Mawilison Kwesi Kofidu. Michael Agri Ampia. Mohammed Gaddafi Tahiru. Na mele inshra ano mensa. Ni amate fio. Ruth Agbo. Ruth Selassie Dogbe. Samson Taki. Victoria Mensa Onoma. Pass. Leo Appleton. Master of Supply Chain Management. Please stand and remain standing. Master of Supply Chain Management. The extension, Gifty Edu. Merit, Abraham Ejay. Barbara Tiwa Akins. Charles Kofi Kwadam. Daniel K. Ebenezer Buahin. Ebenezer Joseph Jr. Anan. Emmanuel Daku. Emmanuel Tete Apehia. Esther Akenyi Wandera. Frank Osei Apieje. Hegachre Dakwa. Irene Nyaku. Jonathan Nwete Noe. Kofi Edu. Mark Kwaku Nimakun. Mark Acha Asha Nketia, Monica Ameza, Patricia Bonsu, Priscilla Mochi, Rachel Efia Frimpong, Sapon Edu Echampong, Jackie Mesel Mabel, Victoria Ansa, Pass, Anthony Yomba, Emmanuel Kofi Mensa, Eunice Nakai Ajete, Joshua Asari, McLean Opoku Yabua, Nanaya Osei Esibe, Naomi Kofi Akoshiatino, Samuel Edu Aplankiye, Sandra Mawenyo Supo, Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Please stand. Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Alima Musa, second class upper. Divine Amegashi, Mabel Akota Ejay, Millicent Ejay Bia Eisi, Millicent Nonko, Nafisa to Yusuf, Rafia Malik Abdul Kader, Ransford Jan, Rejoice Na Sakwasaki, second class lower division, Amanda Androchum, Anthony Senanu Kutumpa, Ebenezer Amankona, Emmanuel Brachi, Jacqueline Onassis Mate, Lydia Echadia, Bachelor of Science in Finance, second class upper, Dinah Apiok, Gertrude Chumwa Kese, Solomon Welaga, Finance. Bachelor of Science in Finance, Dinah Apiok, Gertrude Chumwa Kese, Solomon Welaga. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Please stand. First class, Harriet Kujo. Second class upper, Abigail Ousu, Al-Hassan, Antoinette Idrisu, Basik Daniel, Bridget Abonsa, Bridgetta Ousu Danso, Caroline Mamlena, Christiana Hayfron, Courage Elikplim, Kojovi, Daniel Amwa Mfum, Dinah Hudo, Dorcas Kofi, Dorothy Na Mamle Dove, Emme Zogboyi, Emmanuel Safo, Ernestina Mawu Tete, Florence Ejay, George Mensa Foley, Georgia Awonyo Elom, Gertrude Derry, Jeff Efuche, Jeff Pa Able Abi, Lady Bell Opoku Amwakun, Loretta Bimpong, Nana Ama Ejebia Amwa, Salome Efua Morris, Samuel Aban, Statius Nana Wahima Esi, Burnett, Sylvia Asari, Vicentia Afi Zowonu, Wanda Julius Lomote, second class lower, Ajwa Kwatima Edusei Safo, Anita Zenab Ejigua, Ellis Pepra Secretary, Georgina Ya Boateng, Gideon Kwao, Gloria Irene Zogli, Hannah Fosua Boateng, Ibrahim Fuseni, Linda Eide, Lois Holali Ama Utayi, Mamile Theophilia and Nemli, Mary Dazi, Mary Odai, Percival Ejay Yabua, Munira Sulemana, Patience Agbezonovi, Philip Dixon Amuzu, Rachel Bozo, Solomon Buahin Edu, Terrace Aqua. Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management. Please stand. Second class upper. Akosia Nsia Poku. Angela Ananfio. Era Ama Ejare. Daniela Kuoku Ofori Ejay. Second class lower. Christiana Ashley. Edwin Ejepon. Josephine Watima Asmani. Maroon Amana Dede. Third class, Isaac Yabua Odein. Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Second class lower, Frimpong David Jan. Bachelor of Science in Procurement, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Please stand. Second class upper, Alfred Darko. Bachelor of Science in Procurement, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Second class upper, Alfred Darko. Amo Kennedy Odame. Alfred Darko. Amo Kennedy Odame. Amy Ayiram Ahazi. Belinda Archery. Edwin Ekufu. Emily Komi Vivo. Erasmus Kofi Bakpa. Erica Ofori. Felicia Ketu. Frank Kwame Edubuahi. Grace Ajua Afran. Isaac Kodria Kumsen. Kweku Henry Nego. Patrick Kweku Nyaho. Promise Tenu. Willa Abubakar. Yawa Mame Ekwia Kumsen. Second class lower. Aaron Sechi York. Abigail Bempong. Angela Esel Pamfo. Bafwa Bernard Asante. Gerald Apia. Isaac Mate Mama. Jessica Ama Ofori. Joseph Zangwio. Kezia Frempong. Kingsford Hansen. Lukman Husseini. Mercy Deku. Nafisa Mohammed Turi. Nona Rosa Jifa Yawa Akoto. Philip Apia. Raman Anan. Wendy Basua. Duque. Third class, Elvis Kusi. Bachelor of Science in Project Management. Please stand. Bachelor of Science in Project Management. Bachelor of Science in Project Management. Second class upper. Michelin Nana Ya Pokua Opoku Mensa. Seraphine Afeku. Solomon Yechi Atiemu. Second class lower. Abigail Opon Amwa. Ajwa Sapoma Apia. Bevlin Nakole Ofe. Emmanuela Atta. Fafa Boateng. Georgina Amase Fako Ajen, Josephine Esi Kofi, Pius Ajekum Boateng, Sergio Adote Thompson, Tatian Ayoko Soa, Bachelor of Science in Procurement Management, 3rd class, Andrew Doku Francisco, Diploma in Management Studies, Diploma in Management Studies. Please stand. Christian Roy Blowsy, Lowell Mona, Nana Kwame Anoche, Nana Kwame Anoche, Rosemary Atta, Christiana Sla, Doji Dumehazi, Dorcas Dede Mante, Frida Kumoji, Rafaelina Ajete, Prince Zuga. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Dean of Business School and his team. Please resume your seats. The chairman and members of council, rector, invited guests, all protocols observed. We are now at the stage where we give awards and special prizes to deserving graduates. I present the graduates who have excelled for the award of prizes and have the honor to respectfully invite the chairman of council, assisted by the rector and the guest of honor, to present these awards, sirs. Institute prizes. Best graduate student of the business school. The awardee is graduating with a CGPA of 3.86 on a scale of 1 to 4. The award is a certificate and a check for 2,000 Ghana cedis. It's graduating from the Master of Business Administration Human Resource Program option, a Human Resource Management option. The award goes to Juliet Elikem Tui. Congratulations, Juliet Elikem Tui, best graduate student of the business school. Best undergraduate student of the business school. Graduating with a CGPA of 3.82 on a scale of 1 to 4. The award is a certificate and a check for 1,500 Ghana cedis. Graduating from the program Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, the award goes to Harriet Kujo. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, guest of honor, rector. Please resume your seats. Now come to special awards, special prizes. Dr. Edu Boateng Excellence Award for the overall best graduate student, business school. The award is a certificate, cash prize of 5,000 Ghana cedis, free healthcare service at any branch of Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic for 1 year, and a tablet. May I invite Dr. Edu Boateng, who is an alumnus of GIMPA and Chief Executive Officer of Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic, to present the award. The award goes to Juliet Elikem Tui, of the institute. Okay. Dr. Edu Boateng Excellence Award for the best graduating undergraduate student in project management at the business school. The award is a certificate, cash prize of 3,000 cedis, a tablet, free healthcare services at any branch of the Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic for 6 months. The awardee is graduating from the Bachelor of Science in Project Management program with a CGPA of 3.72 on a scale of 1 to 4. And the award goes to Solomon Renchi at CMU. Congratulations, Solomon Renchi at CMU. So I'll mention it, but she's not here. 290. Thank you very much, Doctor. Special award for the best graduate student in project management. The award is a certificate and a cash prize of 2,000 Ghana cedis. It is sponsored by Professor Charles Tay Amoate, Associate Professor at the GIMPA Business School. And Professor Amoate, if he's here, please step forward. And the award goes to Frank Ej, Master of Project Management. He's graduating with a CGPA of 3.85 on a scale of 1 to 4. Congratulations, Mr. Frank Ej. Congratulations. Special award for the overall best undergraduate student, business school. The award is a certificate and a cash prize of 5,000 Ghana cedis. It is sponsored by Biba Luxurious Homes. Are they here? Who is presenting it? May I invite the Dean of the Business School to present the award on behalf of Biba Luxurious Homes. The awardee is Harriet Kujo, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration graduating with a CGPA of 3.82 on a scale of 1 to 4. Harriet Kujo. Congratulations, Harriet Kujo. Dean's Excellence Award for the Best Undergraduate Student in Entrepreneurship. The award is a certificate and a cash prize of 3,000 cedis and a set of books. It is sponsored by the Dean, Professor Bernard Obiakwa, and the award goes to Dinah Apiok, Bachelor of... Okay. It's sponsored by the Dean of the GIMPA Business School and the GIMPA Business School Students Association, GIPSA. The award goes to Dinah Apiok, Bachelor of Science in Finance. May I invite the GIPSA president, who I understand is here, please join in presenting the award. Is Dinah Apiok here? Absent. May I invite the head of department to please receive the award on behalf of the student. Head of Department of Accounting and Finance. Thank you very much, Head of Department. I think that's it. So you take it, Prof. The next award is Professor Samuel Familia Memorial Award for the Best Graduating Student in Managing Operations Business School. This award honors the distinguished legacy of the late Professor Samuel Familia, whose exceptional contributions to teaching, research, and mentorship in the field of operations and supply chain management shaped generations of professionals and advanced the reputation of the GIMPA Business School. The award is a certificate of excellence, an undisclosed amount, and a set of books. It is sponsored by the GIMPA Business School, and the awardee is Adelaide Adiki Aite, Master of Business Administration, Project Management Option. Thank you very much, Dean of Business School. Fiesta Hotel has given an award of a 2-night stay, fully catered for, and the award is to the overall best graduating student for the July 2026 session of the 26th congregation. The award goes to Samuela Amabuachiapia. She was here yesterday. She was part of the students who graduated yesterday, and she is the valedictorian for the graduate programs. She's unavoidably absent, but we thank Fiesta Royal Hotel for the award. Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, Rector, guest of honor, all protocols observed. Admissions to degrees and the award of prizes have been completed. May I extend our profound appreciation to the chairman and the other members of council for admitting all the graduates presented. And I invite the alumni president to administer the alumni oath.
All graduates should be up and standing. All graduates. Please, this is an oath, so you have to speak and speak well. When I say I, you put your name there. I, having become an alumni of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. Having become an alumni of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. Do solemnly pledge allegiance to the GIMPA Alumni Association and the Institute as a whole. I shall faithfully and diligently support, defend and strive hard to live up the standard of excellence of my alma mater. I pledge to use my knowledge, skills, and experience to the best of my ability for the advancement of learning and the well-being of my community and country. I promise to be a loyal ambassador for the Institute, to promote its welfare and maintain its reputation. I shall obligate myself to cooperate actively and commit resources to support GIMPA's activities. I shall obligate myself to cooperate actively and commit all my resources to support GIMPA's activities. I will endeavor in all my dealings to be known as a person of honor and repute, to bring respect to my alma mater. So help me God. You may, you may please sit down. What we have just done is an oath to commit yourself to a long relationship with the GIMPA alumni. 10 years ago, I was here as a graduate for the business school, and I can boldly and confidently tell you that the GIMPA Business School is the heart of GIMPA. When the dean called all of you, presented you, I said, hey, all of you in that small room, congratulations. I paid a visit to the dean some few months ago, and when I saw the business
school, I was not too happy. The heart of the institution should have an edifice that will recognize the institution. So I asked the dean, I said, so what are you doing? He said, yes, the director has given us a land and we need financial support to put up a business school. My brothers and sisters, class of 2026, can we do it? Are we going to do it? Please ask the guest speaker, if we come to you for sponsorship, will you sponsor us? My brothers and sisters, this is a serious conversation we must have. With 50 cities, with 100 cities, with 200 cities, with 1,000, I guess we can build an edifice of a business school that merits the institution. Let us go and have a conversation on our platforms, how we can support the business school. Most of us will come back here to do masters. Most of us here will come back to do PhD. And this is the facility we will enjoy when we are here. Please, 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 let the Yas and Twelves and the Osei Tutus come out and support this project for it to become a success. Class of 2026, this is a vision we need to accomplish. And also, everywhere, anywhere we go, we must remember our GIMPA, your GIMPA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, alumni representative on council. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. James Pondria Lindsay, Chancellor, Cape Coast Technical University. You're welcome, sir. And there is one last ritual we'll have to do, the graduates. So please stand, and last standing, please. So this is to show appreciation symbolically to those who have supported us through our journey. And so to God Almighty, who has kept you, who has sustained you, provided all the resources and the graces, and the divine helpers who have come your way and have helped in bringing you this far. When I say hip, 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 you lift up your cup and we show appreciation. Right? Okay. So we'd like to thank God for everything. Everything. What we can see, what we have not seen. We say thank you to God. Hip, hip, hip. Right. To our employers, another one to God there. We'll do that in church tomorrow, okay? Protest. To God Almighty, hip, hip, hip. Great. Okay. All right. To our employers, our benefactors, our families, and all those who have supported us to come this far. We appreciate them by saying hip, hip, hip. To the GIMPA family here, the GIMPA faculty, staff, everyone in GIMPA who has helped you, from the top director, from council for admitting you to the various degrees, to management, to the janitor who has kept the washrooms for you during your stay here, the bush canteen people who have fed you, our own canteen, and the Aboboya people who bring you to school. Hip, hip, hip. All right, so please, pardon. And then the biggest one to ChatGTP. Hip, hip, hip. Please. Thank you very much. I'm sure ChatGTP will be very happy. Please resume your seats. The chairman, members of the governing council, our guests of honor, your excellencies, members of convocation, staff, alumni, students, our distinguished guests, members of the media, and the graduating class of July 2026. I now invite the chairman of council to dissolve the third sitting of the July 2026 session of the 26th congregation for the admission to various doctoral, master's, and bachelor's degrees and the award of prizes of the institute. Chairman, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we started in the morning. We've done so well by being on time, just some few minutes after 3 hours. I think one of the most interesting parts of this journey and this ceremony today has been the time the graduates indicated that they are obligating to supporting the construction of the GIMPA School of Business. And I'm very sure that, as said by the alumni president, the various year groups will be contributing starting from today. And no amount is small. And I'm very sure that Captain Amoabin will tell us that it starts from a peswa to $1 million. So please, as you indicated in your oath, I hope you live by it. And we'll be expecting that from you variously. Aside that, I think some of you work in various institutions and offices, and you will at least provide some linkages so that we would have together to build the institute and that of the School of Business. Before I dissolve the congregation, yesterday we had the morning and the afternoon sessions, and we had Honorable Nana Oye Bampoado as a special guest. In the afternoon, we had Honorable Bejira joining us as a special guest to celebrate the afternoon session. Today, we had no less person than a 75-year-old young man, Captain retired P.K. Amoabin. And there were some few things that at the end of the day, following up, I picked up. He said our capacity has been built. And then from the capacity, what do we do next? We have to still persevere. We have to be resilient as he is and has been. We have to make sure that at the end of the day, we bounce forward. He indicated that for long, he decided to keep that one shoe, which maybe I may steal it very soon, so that he will acquire another one. But that was to tell us that modesty is very important in whatever we do. I told him, and I was discussing, I said, look, when he did the Johnny Walker in 2012, it was a very good thing. He whispered unto me that the problems of life sometimes come out of exposure. Please, on this note, I want to indicate that Prince Amoabin has done so well by taking us through some life lessons that will guide our process. And I would like to invite the rector so that together we cannot appreciate him more, but just a token of appreciation from us. Friends, please, you may take this stage. I hope it looks like you. It is him, the special guest of honor, the Chancellor of the Cape Coast Anchor University, colleague members of council, staff, convocation members, alumni, graduating class of 2026, students, if they are here, the media, ladies and gentlemen. Graciously, we've inched to the end of today's program, which is the third sitting of the 2026 session of the 26th congregation of our Noble Institute. As graduate of this institute, I want to assure you that you may have mixed feelings and emotions. Some of you at one point in time would have contemplated leaving or stopping. But as you did a hip to God, God saw you through. And we must be grateful to the lecturers who are here, who are the patients to take us through. They don't receive anything that is appreciable. But the joy of doing this work is to see you graduate today. On behalf of the Governing Council, faculty, staff, I would like to welcome all of you to the alumni community of GIMPA. And as I said, to encourage you to give back, not only to your churches and to the family, but remember that the family of GIMPA too exists. I encourage you to play meaningful roles in the alumni. And for this, I urge you to partake in all the activities of the Alumni Association. Be good ambassadors and advocates of the Institute and continue to support the Institute in endowments, donations, grants, and whatever form that you think you can support us. You can support the awards that we witness this morning. On behalf of the Governing Council and management, I want to also say a big thank you to Captain Prince Kofi Amoabing, retired, for the words of wisdom he shared with all of us. I must say that we are very much inspired by your words. On behalf of the Governing Council of the Institute, I would like to express our appreciation to the Rector and his management team, faculty and staff of the Institute for this great feat chalked. It is no mean an achievement. Congratulations once again to the 2026 batch of graduates of this noble institution. And I hope that you will leave a very positive and long-lasting impact on society as you go out there. May the good Lord be your protector and keep you safe always. And we hope to hear good and great things from you tomorrow. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to continue to urge you to work hard wherever you may find yourself.
and be, as I said, good ambassadors of this noble institution. May you may you pay us all the good visits we expect from you. And may you be good donors for a good cause to come. And as I inch to the ending of the third sitting of this July 2026 session of the 26th congregation of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, I hereby declare this congregation duly dissolved. I wish you well in wherever you may find yourself. The gate through which you pass in here, you shall pass there out again. And may the good Lord keep you safe and bless you back home safely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chairman of Council. A few announcements. Your certificates and transcripts are ready for collection at Lot 1, as was announced in the email messages that you received. So once you have completed your clearance, you submit your regalia and you can pick up your certificate and your transcript. Otherwise, please endeavor to do so by Tuesday next week. Thank you very much. I'd like to commend you for your comportment and your cooperation. This is so beautiful. Out of the 3 sessions, I'll say that this is the best business school. You have done very well. Thank you. Shall we rise for the GIMPA anthem?
GIMPA, your GIMPA, a GIMPA. Yes, I'm the flag of GIMPA. My GIMPA, your GIMPA, a GIMPA. A world-class center of excellence, training in leadership, management, and administration, continuously enhancing capacity.
Thank you very much. Council will recess, convocation will follow, and then the rest of us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Congratulations once more.